space. Visible. Actual space. Start the ball rolling here. Hot tub's overheating. It's fine. The switch is off. The fact the hot tub can overheat is weird. Wonder what it's made out of that's causing that. Actually, we should maybe look into space stuff now, huh? Later. The current projects. Right, working on capturing the salt water so we can process it into regular water. We're almost completely out of water. Even the ice is out. We're out of piss. Working on capturing the steam. We'll let it cool down first. We tear it down and rebuild it as something stronger. Nice, and then we were also working on bringing the main power line. We bring this north. Because the eventual goal, we're going to finish these. And then... Oh, an oxyfern seed. Cool. So cold here, any water that falls will probably freeze instantly. You guys have a lot to do. I need to get main power up here. Probably easiest to continue the climb to space. Oh, and someone said it's shift? Yeah, shift allows me to... Seven, 8. One can join. Give me a hatch. There. What do you guys eat? Rocks, and I am feeding you dirt. Alright, well. Looks like barbecue's on the menu. Which means we can cook stone hatch eggs. We can't specify... Okay, stone hatch egg. You can only click one of each. Weird. Well then, we'll just do it as barbecue. Sage hatch can eat dirt? Yep, that's good. They're strong. These things are sturdy. Bullets are fine. There's no more water. The builders must be working on this. They got the fireman pole done. That'll be helpful. Like to see this done today. How's power looking? Hydrogen accumulating. Natural gas untouched. These are running all the time. Oh, hey. I was going to pipe this out then, huh? Natural gas falls, so I'll grab this. There's no filter on this, it just goes. I gotta put a filter on it. Alright, I can use shift here. Shift. All natural gas. Alright, so you're done now. Disable this. Disable this. siphon as much oxygen out of this system as I can. We'll touch this someday. There's a lot to do. What was that? Pretending? 21 days till this turns on. 47 days till this turns on. I guess this isn't a huge rush, but... Hey, they built the ladder. Right, the ongoing battle against the chunk of oil. Someday this will win. And then this will immediately overflow with oil. Guess I could do let the people in to put bladed barrier here. Not that big a deal. 50 kilograms of carbon dioxide. More than enough to kill a man. Eight and 6. Yo, look at him go. Some water has gotten in. That'll just hurt this, that's all. Thought I threw down a box for lead. Wooden out here. I feel like that wasn't intended. This should just be dirt. Maybe it should be? Not that big a deal. Yeah, lead here. Cooking, top priority, please. Brine ice. Right, I was trying to put the ice into there, and this just failed. Because it kept melting on the way over. Hey, Misty. How you doing? Speaking of luxury, like Misty. Some more rugs. Carpet down. A sheep has gotten into the crab enclosure. So there's now 6 in here, 7 in there. We need 1. I need 2 more. 2 volunteers to actually get fed and groomed. condo. Sure. I'll spend 10 reed fiber to give this group a little play place. What are we doing on plastic? We have lots of plastic. What is made out of plastic? Applications. You could use plastic to make food, or to dry food. Okay, it's for the packaging. It won't tell me what I can... Alright, I can make it out of ladders and plastic tile. Hmm. I put this wherever they move a lot. Because people go through here a bunch. Decor up. Not nearly as much as carpet, but plastic flooring. Like linoleum or something like that. None of this will all be hands off once. Alright, send a green signal if it's above 500. Alright, it is filtering, so that's fine. If it's water, it goes to the water tube. If it's salt or brine, it falls into the salt pit, which will then be processed through the water tube. And when I want an influx of water, I could just throw down a pump here, siphon all of this out, and toss it into the line. I feel like this is a project. We should speed these guys up a bit. And then plastic will be reserved for making the tube. The goal is to have the tube shoot. But maybe I'd put a tube here on the outskirt. So you can zoop up and down the base. We might do that as secondary tubes. Tube will launch people up to the apartments, the northern hut. There's another house here. Apparently someone living inside of this. We'll get to things like that eventually. We're gonna live up here. We're gonna colonize this. It's a vacuum, so space is getting in somewhere, but we'll figure that out. It's a lot of work for something that'll pay off in 45 days. The pump would probably... This would probably be helpful, huh? I can just hold shift. Yeah. And this will be done. I'd like to see this thing, then this completed. Re-fertilize. I don't use fertilizer. If I cook it, it becomes dirt. You feed it to the dogs. Food is not... Food is abundant. Now too hot. Let's cool you down. You're already Huh. Alright, well, to turn one of you off. How about this one? Disable both of you till it cools down. My primary... This is my... These are my only sources of food. And our coal supply is vast. Liquid water. Someone's been working on this one. Molten lead. It's quite warm. A precarious situation of lack of fluids, even here on Cold Planet. Eventually we'll dig into an iceberg and be able to use a lot of that. If I need to, I can draw from this pile. Draw from the oxygen supply. It's going to be on for 80 days. There's a lot of water coming in for air. Minor oxygen backlog. Good. What's wrong? Oh, I guess something other than oxygen got into that. Oh, look at him go. They're so happy they poop more coal. 8 of you. 8 of you. Good. It's nice to have nice things. Come on! The final tube! And then this is online. When it turns on again in 40 days. Alright, this is complete. I have 17 days before Steam happens. Veterans believe that this is not going to function the way I think it will. I think hot steam will pop out. It'll be eaten by the turbine. Turbine then spits out water. It'll fall through here. It'll be hot water. Possibly hot enough that as it falls through here, this will then pump it into the line with the rest of it. Why is there a bridge here? That bridge is in the wrong spot. Nor should the heavy wire be here. You two cannot overlap. Heavy wires here because... You're going the wrong direction. That's what the heavy wire needs to do. Wrap around this way. This is going to generate power. This heavy wire is going to be the other end of this. Suppose they could just meet here. I'm going to hit space at some point, and then all the atmosphere gets sucked out. So let's go ahead and throw down some... Mole Man, why are you wounded? What happened, Mole Man? Mole Man, do you need a bed? We have a bed just for you. You're not that wounded. Hey, you can sleep it off. Alright, nothing in the way in the middle. Well, that's good. Like, there could have been another geyser, like, dead center here. That's not gonna work. I had to throw down a transformer. Or just non-powered. It's fine. I'll probably seal this off anyway with tile. Cool. Charcoal diagonal. The liquid temporizer is so powerful. Ridiculous. steel hot tub. Now we're talking. Try to overheat that. No idea where this water came from. Get some ice that we brought in melted. No idea where the site was water's coming from. But it's free water, we need it. I'm not using fertilizer for anything. I probably won't. In fact, I should probably do something to cool down the industrial zone. What do we have for things like that? We can make ice. Air conditioner. Designate some place as a hot box. This would probably be the thing to do. We found how powerful the Tependizer is. Is this just Tependizer but cold? We run piping disgustingly zigzagging through this whole thing. Cool it from the middle. Alternatively, we could just let the heat from outside, the cool air from outside in. This would probably be enough. Just let this in. They'll get to it. 2 boxes of potatoes. Only Red Mage and Speed Racer can build this. Well, get to it, guys. Alright, so there's a door on the left. So this looks like this is our manual way in to start reconstructing. Yo. Decor 6. That's it. What? 6. $42 for this. Wow. 2 at once. Yep, this won't actually do anything. 15 days. This did not need to be a bridge. Hey, while you're right here. Alright, so this is done. We'll see. Okay, it does go through floors. That's good. So in 15 days, this will erupt and we'll see what will happen. This needs to stay hot. Probably drywall this. Slow heating so it doesn't absorb the heat, I think. Red for heat. And they'll get to it. That is not a priority. I would like to see main power connected to this, so in 15 days this could help the turbines. Another oxyfern. This planet is full of oxyfern. The constant groaning of space above us. So, ideally, the tube will go here. Tube, yeah. Tube is short. Put tube here. They get in the tube. They get fired. They get fired north. I guess they land... I could put like a little... They land here, and then... we'll figure out from there. Once we see the layout of this. I'll try to keep as much of this as I can, because this looks nice. So, to do. Alright, we're going to actually write a to-do list for the northern apartments. Before we get to the northern apartments, we got to lay down the cable for main power. This will then go north and we'll find... we'll like put an airlock here and then main power will follow us into the facility. Or We have this helpful abyssal light that's keeping space away. Space heat away. Dog. We'll lay the cable for this to run. Then we explore whatever this is. Unfortunately, at the moment, the two east and west are connected. I don't want that, so we lock this. Do it only from the left side, please. Or, no, the other way around. We locked this. Left side's a straight shot, but right side has the pole. Feel like the extra walking is worth it for the pole. And then we could run the power. The tube's gonna go a straight shot. I could extend the lobby. Build this down and over. Hey, Slickster buddy. What do you even do? Turns into meat. It eats carbon dioxide and spits out oil. It's actually pretty awesome. Not that there's much carbon up here since we have designed to fall. Hey, thanks, Misty. This is feeling pretty. Also full, completely. We're just not this is running full time. Never stops. Mate, need a third. How can I sneak a third and maybe fourth generator into here? Yeah, these just drop piss, which is great. Oh, I can do this now. High pressure. Tear this down. No inline upgrade for the high pressure vent. Someday, this 100 tons of oil will melt. You take the heat from here, get it to the oil. Drop the freshly erupted gold in. Well, that makes sense. We did ask them to do that. It makes this box very hot. It's 500-degree storage box. It's free oil. Can't complain about that. Old Man the Second is still wounded. I don't know what hurt you. Did the crabs fight back when you were doing the purge? Snack time. Alright, so while they're working on that, up here we're going to need power. Well, we need power. We need a toilet. Plenty warm in here. We need to start making glass. That's also something I have not done. Food. Toilet makes sense. We don't need food up here. They can go home for food. Airlock. I'm writing this down. Go 3 Atmos suits. Or jet suit. Yeah, it's jets for space. Oxygen and combustible liquid. Empties piss. Beautiful. Once this is connected, we can start looking into see whatever this is. No other toys in our immediate vicinity. We can begin to work on colonizing commandeering that. To figure out glass. No other geysers in ours that we can see. This also needs to be an airlock. Which, I actually already have the beginnings of making one here. Just need to punch a hole to space and let this atmosphere leave. You can always seal it up later. But the drywall is going to stop that from happening. Not necessarily. This will stop this from being nothing. This can't be a vacuum. I'm dropping the water into this. Do I care? Well, this part needs to be a vacuum, not this. There. Do one of these. I don't think I didn't see you try to then go through the tile to tear that down. Bonked your head, I saw it. Photo recall. I'm not familiar with that one. What we'll do is we'll just empty this room of atmosphere. Also, welcome back. This lead is a bad idea for how hot this will get. I'll tear this down once this is a... Once this is a vacuum, I will just tear this down. Or not? I run you the other way. We do this. Oh, guys. Are you allowed to dig? Dig! Dig your escape route. Dig your way to freedom. I like you took a moment to, place some tile. Are you allowed to dig through Abyssalite? Here in the 11th hour, you can dig. You dig forever. Go. You did this. You're free. Go home. Go eat. It's so cute. Don't have enough water to do science. Uh. I should jumpstart this whole thing here. Just grab all of this, send it into the base. This is confusing. Why is this so sticky? There you go. Where is there less atmosphere? Or high pressure. Alright, they managed to build the floor without trapping anyone else down there. You have 10 days. 10 days till this turns on. And we see how Steam works. Never experimented with Steam before. 36 days until the water supply. Maybe we'll get some ice meteors that'll blast the planet. This will turn off on its own when this is a vacuum. What I needed to also do was... I don't want to run the lead through there. The lead will probably melt. What's the melting point of lead? 600 degrees? Maybe it won't melt. Maybe it will. We can control this from the outside. Because once the steam turns on, I don't want to pump the steam out. But I'm thinking. There we go. Once we've begun work on this, we can start poking at other things. Delicious. $40. This wasn't made yet. We should also higher priority that, getting that running. We need liquid. We also go excavating. Ooh, we got stanky in here. Where's all this water coming from? Alright, the oxyferns aren't going to run because of all the lack of piss. I will take this crab shell. We will destroy this crab. This is the kind of crab that attacks you when it's all grown up. Could also throw down a pump over here and salvage all this. Where's the closest power line? Can you handle... Yeah, you can handle. You're the only thing on this. Alright, cool. What's in this area? Sedimentary rock. Brine, piss. That's all that's out here, is brine and piss. So that's nice. It's nice. Needed. We have a strong need for piss. I never even told this what to do. Damn it. I want natural gas. If it's natural gas, send it into the natural gas repository. It's not, kick it out. Piss and gas. I never turned you on to automation either. Get in there. There's a lot of natural gas. It will fall eventually. It could fall back in here. Or I could siphon this out at some point. At some point. Now that I have this, it's just a matter of put down a pump and send it in. This requires manual labor. We should throw down the poles. Now I'm regretting where I put that filter. Take a pit stop. Hey, buddy. We're deciding to actually use this natural gas. Only turn on, though, if this is above 500. It's worth turning on, then you can pump. We still have liquid water. Volcano is helping this stay liquid water. Everything over here is looking nice. Power is forever. Power is forever. Plastic is happening. Slowly but surely, the battle against the solid oil. And now, the north. Upgrade to plastic ladders. Well, we're pumping it out into a reservoir we already designated. If it's submerged, how could it dispense the natural gas, though? I feel like then that you wouldn't be able to kick it out. I'm starting to kill off the stone hatch since I'm changed it over to feeding my guys dirt now that they've eaten. Hey! Hey, you! What are you? I can't... It will just kick it out. What if there's nowhere to put it? What if it's like in a room? There is here an animal I've never seen before. It's got scales. Oh, we have plenty of coal. You spit out phosphorite? Hell yeah. You were just wandering the hallway. I didn't even breed you. You make phosphorite. That's awesome. We need that for the Wheezewort. And you make plastic? I need more reed fiber though. Like you just got sheared. Oh well, that's fine. Are you guys cramped? No, you're good. Guys, how are we doing on reed? Alright, I have enough. Let's throw down the second, second little cotton. Look how freaking cute that is! I love this. I love this. Oh, it's up there now. Yay. Oh, he's happy. I'm happy too. Hey! A second one. How many of you can we even hold in an enclosure? 6 of you now. You can have... The room is 96. Divided by 12. That's 8 of you guys. Oh, fine. I'll grab the second one, too. Free plastic. We might need it. When we begin the ascent with the tube. And we tube up. We're working on more research, but we're out of water, so we can't research anything at the moment. We want to research jetpacks. Salt water is ready to be harvested once 34 more days have passed. Steam is ready to be harvested. We have created a vacuum. The steam will fire. The pump will melt. That's fine. We should never have to go in here again. Steam will come up here. Steam will be collected by the turbine. Water will fall and head down into the reservoir. And we'll add power to the main line that we have dragged all the way up here. Few more pieces here. And we'll poke at what could be our final toy on the map. I don't see any others. I don't think there could be a toy in the regolith. This is our final toy, I believe. So unfortunately, no piss vent. And only one water vent, but that's fine. We'll work with what we have until we die. We have to get creative. We could move all 12 dupes into the northern plains. This has become support. Like, our uses for water... A hot tub. No, it's not consumed. We don't consume water in any way. I guess we're sending it down to the oil rig. We're actually getting a surplus. Let's cut back on a little bit of water. We're using water at the moment in our terrariums to be able to make... Where is this water coming from? In order to make more piss. A roundabout conversion. I should also have you automated. You are running very inefficiently. Is this made yet? It is. You are sending it north. Why? Why would you do that? Let's disambiguate this. This way only, please. Yeah, it's sitting here freezing. Guys. Thank you. Guys. Where are both the other suits? Alright, 11th hour is 1. There. Now it's no longer confused. There's the other one. Demon Builder was doing something up north. The water heads this way. Why are you stuck? Hold on. If it's water... This says, if it's water... Send it this way. If it's not, you send it that way. Yes. Do you need disambiguation? Like, what's your problem? Besides, what's in here is salt water, so it should be going out the otherwise. Pipe. 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 I'm assuming both need a... When they do this, that should fix it. Unpausing helps. Yo, what's up? What pipe is blocked? Output pipe is blocked. Output pipe is not blocked. Pipe. Pipe. This is backwards. Hold on. No. Yeah, this is back. I built these backwards. This is on me. Originally, this was going to have salt water. Then I realized brine is here. Alright, let's fix this. This is on me. If it's water... It goes that way. No, wait. Wait. What? If it's water... Yeah, that's what you say. You said water. Yeah. If it's water... It comes this way. If it's not water... It goes into the reservoir. What am I reading wrong here? Like, there's no task being made. They're connected. Not insulated, doesn't need to be. 282 cycles. Falling apart. Come on. Come on, you can do it. I put it in. It comes out. Alright, let's hold it. Let's tell it to do something else. Biodiesel. Whatever that is, water. It's not water, it should come this way. There's nothing wrong with this. I don't understand. Even with help. What am I misseeing here? Things are coming in. This claims it is blocked. I will tear this down and rebuild it. Nothing wrong with this thing. Top priority. Defuckify this. Put it back together. Wait. I know. Get back over there. Get back over there. Go do it. The iron's on the ground. Wish you could put the filter on before it's built. Like, just have them innately tell it what to do. The filter was in there backwards. It goes into the white, comes out the green. There. Problem solved. Turn it off and turn it back on again. Solves everything. Alright, main power almost on. One final piece. She builds is on it. What would I like to see in this vent? Water? This? Water would be nice. Right. Power is not on. Where is this disconnected? This. Never did that. There we go. The heat, the cold is starting to get in. Let it attack from the bottom. The only danger part is that the water here, if that freezes, then my carbon dioxide sink goes away. Put that back. Alright, power is established. We are ready with 6 days to go. Now, let's pop this open. What do we got? The groans of space. Perhaps the gold being brought inside is not a great move. Water! An actual steam vent. That is on. Proof of concept, this is making water. Water is coming out at 130. And is freezing instantly. Five kilograms of steam. There's a lot of steam coming out of this thing. Well, let's begin to try to capture this. Don't know if this will work, so we'll try to set this up. One space above. Fortunately, the capturing of the liquid. This can be done with one pump. Man, it is. Look at it go. That's gonna happen, huh? Let's... Easy enough problem to solve. That pump is running. Why are you going in there? I see. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, the miner will blast this, turn it into liquid, and then this can send it out, send it on its way. This is gonna be my understanding from how this was done. What just happened here is that if this can't suck up all the steam, this room's gonna be full of ice. Oh, we'll see how this setup holds up in 5 days. This is another source of water. I did ask for this. She builds 2 can get over here and just throw that down that wire. If it reaches this at all, then there's enough down here to run it. Why are you stuck? Trying to send it... Oh, I never hooked this up. Whoops. This does take a moment to drink it. That's a lot of water a second, so... I could even stand to have two of these running concurrently. Okay, how much power? Water, salt, water, heat. How much power? 480. You take a lot of power. Is there another line nearby that's less stressed? You. I could run you up here and do that. First, water comes out. Just join this line here. There's already a bridge here. And there we go. Done. Water's having a time. I hate that this is bigger than the vent by a tile. Need to make more copper. 100 aluminum or 2,000 amalgam. Careful. So how do I get water draining out of here? Yeah, I really think this is going to be full of ice. I throw this down, siphon everything out of here. No. Wrong. We just made a lot of ice, so how's the take looking? Just keep a constant supply of water coming in. Needed. Keep it going. I love the speed at which they prioritize drywall. Hilarious. This might really just deserve its own pump. No, because because the actual, I'm gonna stick out here and just drop it. This is the runoff because the steam's not getting captured, right? That's totally just why it's happening. Convenient, they're so close. He likes it. Inflatable massage table. Inflates well-being. Deflates stress. Stress hasn't really been an issue in this run. It's pretty neat, actually. Two days till this turns on. Erupts in a minute and a half. This doesn't turn off for another 60 days. Oh, baby. We have water. This is reheated for pretty quickly. Maybe I let it in from this side. Not right on the water line. Your new gas pump is immediately overheating. Which means you're also going to need to be made out of sterner stuff. It's 50. There's no reason not to use steel. We didn't finish connecting the power. Connect it now. Not sure if there's a need for a door on this, actually. Alright, let's see now what happens when you turn on later today. We've discovered espresso machine. What? Apparently espresso machines were necessary for jetpacks. Awesome. Virus, pinch a peppermint. Apparently, the combustible liquid that it asked for the jetpack is actually just an espresso. Maybe this will get hot enough to boil this water. We'll see. We might have to come in here and sweep. I could also connect these to automation, right? The doors, I can do mechanized doors to automation. I could just have the door open, let out all the liquid. Alright, few seconds. You're turning on tomorrow? You're about to interrupt. Alright. So, turn this off. I'm not trying to pump out the steam. Still a lot of hydrogen in here. I didn't manage to get rid of. Steam's coming out. Steam is heavier than the hydrogen. Hydrogen is going to be very much in the way. Hydrogen is being condensed into the very top. Very condensed. And now you cannot spit anymore. There is a layer of hydrogen stopping this from working. Dang. Easiest way to fix that, actually... punch a hole in this. Let the hydrogen escape. This cycle will be wasted, but... no more hydrogen will be able to get in, I think. It's been crushed into a few thousand grams. Why are you going that way to do it? Whatever. The hydrogen will now escape. Hydrogen will rise. We got... it moved. It wiggled. Some steam got through. Oh, 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 oh. Enough came out that it gave a little squirt. A little sploosh. Sploosh in the motherfucking douche. Alright, hydrogen's not moving around. I thought it would immediately escape this way. Going idle in a day anyway. Let's just punch a hole. Oh. Put you back. Tear the hole right in the middle. Steam is heavier than oxygen and hydrogen. That makes sense. And I did put the pump at the bottom. I didn't take that into consideration. It just happened to be higher over here. Try to get you into a vacuum. Still only hydrogen across the top. Because could almost use hydrogen. Like, fill this chamber with hydrogen. Shove the steam down. Into the turbine. Come down and wrap around into it. Hydrogen has escaped. Just oxygen now, and it can't go any higher. Alright, we need a vacuum to make this work. And all the steam is melted into ice. Or condensed into ice. Water. Blah. Right, opening some windows here. Hey, they built the fireman's pole. Alright, you... Oil needs to be this high before you turn on, please. Alright, you're actually out of water. Let's crank up how much water's going down. I've been using wood for my refined coal. Handsome. There's water. Water is real. Automation wire melted. Like, wait, I didn't put down any utility. Thanks, game. I'm gonna have to make these out of steel. I can't turn you off right now. Cold damage. On what? What's wounded? What is wounded here? The gas pipe? Oh, because it's pumping steam that's turning into liquid as it comes out. Well, that's one way to turn off this. Oh, you turned on and I missed you. Yeah, this is working. On Cold Planet, this is working exactly the way I thought it would. The steam is, some of it's being grabbed by this. The rest is turning into water. Because we get the exact times that it's... You could turn the automation on via... like, time cycles. It's so much get in. Oh, these are milligrams. Megagrams. Milligrams. I guess I just let it fill up. And then when it's full, I just open the door. Speed Racer, why are you stressed? What's up, man? Yucky youngs. Yucky lungs. You'll be fine. Cough it out, man. There we go. Power. but I have a I have a vacuum chamber. This is actually working. Power is happening. Making a lot of heat. Expected. Yeah, I don't want you automated, like limited. I want you to pump the moment it falls down before it turns ice. Alright, so they're going to work on that. Next thing to do. We should visit... Something keeps trying to overheat, but it won't tell me what. Nice. This could be the massage room. Look at it go. I don't worry about heat up here. I could just pop open space and heat will all be sucked out. Huh? Power wire broke. Melted. Yeah, this is less an energy source and more a source of water. I could just disable these and let it turn to water and ice. I don't know why this is like beige and this is red. Alright, knock, knock, knock. Who's there? I try to dodge the regolith. That means it's exposed to, like, active space. Alright, jetpacks. So every time my duplicants fire off the jet suit, they end up pissing themselves. Cool. Petroleum. So, ethanol, petroleum, biodiesel. So we need to ship ethanol north. Because the flow is wood. This will grab wood from the here, toss it into the ethanol distiller, which creates the ethanol. We're going to have alcoholic suits. Currently, I'm only using it for power, something we don't really need to be using it for. Diverting it for that. How... When do you freeze? Negative 173. You are fantastic. You don't freeze. The natural gas in this section is everywhere. Huh, I'm out of phosphorite. Hate to see it. That's what the Drekos are also doing. Oh, Dreco just died. Barbecue falls from the sky. We have water again. Glorious. Hydrogen got in again. Just tiny amounts of hydrogen. The steam could condense it into one cube. There's no way to see the different colors of gases or anything. There's tons of steam in here. It's unable to pierce the hydrogen. You have to wait till you go sleep, which you won't for a long time. I need to do something about it. If I do this, could shove all of it up. Should dig this way, give the hydrogen somewhere to go. This is not my dock. This is the airlock. We're not going to be coming from this direction once we've colonized. Only I could relocate this. This is really cool to see. Aww. So I'm actually not going to be able to stream this weekend, as I have pressing matters to attend to. Yeah, I'm sorry. There, that's how power will get to the main base. To the new base. The main base. I'm already calling this the main base. Could also figure out something about glass, but for now. Alright, you've popped the door. All the hydrogen out. They're going to keep popping the door open and allowing tiny bits of other things to get in. We'll keep like, putzing with that. These are actual rocks. This isn't regolith. There's real rocks. This is space rock. This is we'll get hit by meteor kind of deal. Tube access. If only it does say somewhere you can only send duplicates. Why can't I make a separate drive-through, like the drive-through tubing at the bank, so I could send material? I guess I could do that with shipping lanes. So from perfect spot would be here. Tube. I have like no copper. I shouldn't be using copper. I have no need to. Alright, does this require anything, actually? It's just power. Alright. 1,000 power. And this is not being used for anything. Perfect. Like I planned it all along. A massage clinic. With all the animals. Very calming. Doesn't take much to take care of these things. Just mealwood and a bit of engineering. And they spit out phosphor egg. They lay eggs fairly quickly. You could have a ton of these farms going, huh? Things are freezing. Okay, this has been cleared out. A breach. We've done the impossible. We've made it to the surface. Extremely inhospitable. The sound of spurs. Alright, I've already sealed this off. But as this gets sucked into space, that's no big deal. Oob. Insufficient power? Or maybe it only draws power when it has somewhere to go. Need to be dressed up for the show. a one-time dig. Through the beach. Next to the locker room. It could be gross and I could zigzag the tube around the path I've already made, but that wouldn't be as cool. God, how? What? Oh. Demon Builder. Just go stand here in space? I mean, I understand, but... Yeah, right in front of the lobby door. Oh, you just can't run through the obsidian stuff. Can I run tube through tube machine? No. They'll work on this as they can. It's a hell of a chandelier. So the way to do this actually is destroy that. This crosses this way. And you go bloop right into it. Then you can also zoop to get back out. This is probably going to overheat sitting here in the vacuum of space. Could build a little power room. Because you just have to... When you overheat, I'll just tear you down. Move you over to the other side of this, I guess. Put you over here and make this a little power room. You're definitely going to overheat. The ultimate insulator. Space. Where'd you go? Powering. Reducing water. You, not so much. The hydrogen is not being condensed into hydrogen cubes. Yep. There. There we go. Coming along. Alright, so that's our next mega project. We have water. We have air. We have power. Finally starting to chew through some of that natural gas backlog. Alright, power zone is starting to cool down a bit now that I'm letting some of the outdoors in. A random spillage. Now that we have table salt. Yeah, it's on the table. People are going to be happier. They got soda. They got salt. What more could you need? I'd like for this to be working, but Just sneak in, getting more of this out. Next time, we're going to colonize the apartment complex. Did not get enough out. Still the smallest layer of hydrogen up there. Next time.